Hello and welcome to Two Mugs and a Guitar with me, Jarvis.
And me, Derry. How are we?
Yeah, the podcast version, not the review version.
Not the fucking review version.
Not the review. This is the podcast one. The
This
one
is where we prioritise music.
The one where we talky-walky out our mouths about musical.
And music news and recommendations and music skits.
And yeah, music. Let's get into it.
Woo!
Woo!
Two mugs listening along, reviewing music and song, and other stuff. Sláinte!
So how's your life been, Darry?
It's so good since the last episode.
Yeah?
I've been taking it easy enough now. Since the podcast started again, I've spent most of my time thinking about the podcast.
Okay.
So I've been just...
On your mind?
Yeah, all the time, like what we're doing, what we're going to do, We were supposed to have an interview this week, remember?
Yeah, but I told you. I told you.
Musicians are flaky.
Yeah, musicians are flaky. I should know I am one.
Yeah. Well, try to be.
Yeah, I knew you were going to
But,
not a successful one.
Yeah. We didn't say we were successful, did we?
Got the degree, but, not a successful one.
The degree's enough to say you're a musician, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, I've been playing guitar since I was 11, and it's 17 years. That flew by, didn't it?
Yeah, 17 years. You look about 40, to be fair.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, it was a good week. What about yourself? Did you do much? No,
my girlfriend's been very unwell.
Yeah.
For about 2 weeks now, so been looking after her. She's got pneumonia.
Get well, Shannon.
Yeah, get well, Shannon. We want to bring her on actually as a guest. We're hoping next
Fingers
week.
crossed next week.
Yeah. So fingers crossed she'll be better. I imagine she will be by that point.
Yeah.
Because we want to do Jeff Buckley.
Grace.
Yeah.
That's my girlfriend's name, so we can bring her on too.
Yeah, well, we're trying to. Yeah, but she came in earlier, and I was like, how would you feel if you came on the podcast and did a little review with us? Because the album's called Grace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it'd be good.
And she was a bit like, I don't know.
She'd be skeptical, but I think if we egged her on, like she's a rubber arm, she'd come on.
Oh, would you?
Yeah. She'd come on eventually. I just
doesn't
think
take much pushing. Yeah.
No.
I'm thinking, right, not like that.
Yeah, sorry.
She's easy. Look at Darry. I was talking about her having a wet nose.
Yeah.
It took a while for her to get it.
Dribbly.
But yeah. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was just going to say, I imagine if Shannon obviously makes the effort to come over and has a little chat with Grace, I'm sure she'll kind of relax and and realise that actually it's not that big of a deal.
It's just basically for people talking about the songs.
Yeah,
it's not that much to it. It seems more daunting. I'd say probably Tig and Ellen are the best advocates for it because they were so scared coming on.
Yeah, it's same with everyone. Like when we did our first episode, we were a little bit nervous. Yeah. But then after you've done the first one, it's like, oh, that was it.
Yeah, that was so easy. It's good crack. Love doing it. Keep doing it. Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like it's fine. So I'm sure once she kind of gets settled and realises it's not that big of a deal, I'm sure she'll be grand. So we're hoping that'd be cool as well if we had like a double episode where we've got both our partners on it.
Hopefully we do just all of us like Grace then.
I think you'd really like it.
She's a bit of a bitch, like.
Yeah, I'm still making my mind up on it.
But hopefully we all like it and it'll be a good crack and have a good laugh with it.
I'm sure you will like it. I'm sure it's an album you really like, and especially because you're big on your vocals and stuff. Like Jeff Buckley's voice is.
Ping. Yeah.
He actually inspired Tom York to sing the way he sings.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No way.
Funny little insider information there.
It'll cut right into the overview review as well.
Yeah. So nice little segue there. Tom York, was watching Jeff Buckley play live one evening, and he realised after watching him play live that he could embrace his falsetto range because he thought it was too girly. And that's what inspired the way he sang in Fake Plastic Trees.
Oh no way.
In the Bends, and then obviously the rest of his career he always
kind of the high
focuses
falsetto,
on his falsetto. Because Jeff Buckley's falsetto is like
pang.
Oh,
I have to stop using that word. You had me saying it, you bastard.
Yeah, it's leaked into his
rotten.
Into his vocabulary.
But yeah, no, that's actually very interesting because Tom York has a fantastic voice.
Yeah.
Which leads us into our next topic, which
Segue.
is our overview review, where we get into Kid A Radiohead.
Yeah, we've just finished listening to Radiohead as the review, and it surprised me.
Yeah,
it surprised me.
It's a reaction review, and I have to add here at this point, do go and watch it because we'll give you kind of an insider into what it sounds like. It'll be out on Friday, but wow, it caught me off guard completely, and I have to give credit where credit's due, as I said. But we'll get into that now.
Yeah.
So this is the overview review. So as I said, we're going to get into Kid A by Radiohead. And I'll let Jarvis give you his insight into it now, because I really, really wasn't expecting what I was like.
It shocked me coming, because I would have been willing to bet loads of money on the fact that you were going to absolutely hate this album.
Yeah.
I was not expecting the reaction that I got, to be honest.
And it was a genuine reaction. Like, it wasn't me sitting there going, oh, like one song in particular affected me so much.
Yeah.
Which we'll get into in a second, but like it hit me with like a ton of bricks. I couldn't get over how much emotion.
I genuinely felt like I was a therapist. Sat down watching you go through a breakthrough.
Just a little emotional fucking catastrophe, like.
Yeah.
But it was weird. We started off by listening to the album with the intentions that I wasn't going to like it.
Well, it wasn't the intention, but it was.
Well, it was for me. Like, my intentions was like I wasn't.
You were going to be a little bitch about it.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you that it was so.
But I was expecting you to. Yeah. Like, that's why it shocked me so much. Yeah.
But no, it just caught me off guard completely, and absolutely go and listen to it, because it was a fantastic album. Like, I was expecting to give it at least maybe a 4.
Yeah.
But I ended up my rating for the album was actually a high 7. Yeah. Which I gave to The Cure last week, which is a genre I love. So it really, really did. It caught me off guard. I want to get into the song in particular. It was
How to Disappear.
How to Disappear Completely. I swear to God, lads, it made me. I was standing up at the sink when we were after doing that. I was making a cup of tea or something.
Yeah, to have a break.
I had to stop. I was close to crying, and anyone who knows me, and if you're watching this and you know me, you know I'm an emotional person anyway. But it was just a different level. It was weird, and I think your reaction to my reaction when we stood there, just like, you were so shocked about how much it hit me.
Yeah.
So it was a weird one.
Because for me, it was between, because I was like so confident I got his favourite song right. Because I was like, it's going to be optimistic because it's fast paced, it's rocky, it follows a pretty straightforward format of intro, verse, chorus, outro.
Yeah.
So I was like, he's going to love that song. It's his cup of tea.
And I did.
He did. But I wasn't expecting you to emotionally connect with How to Disappear Completely on the level that you did.
Yeah, definitely not.
And so I thought he would like that song.
Yeah.
But I didn't think you'd love that song. And you gave it a 10.
I gave it a 10. It was one of those ones where everyone knows when the song hits you and you connect with it. It's just this feeling of nearly euphoria. And when it hit me and I just started, because I gradually fell into a depressed state nearly throughout the song. And that just caught me completely off guard.
Yeah, there was moments obviously you'll be able to see it on Friday, but there was moments in the reaction where Darius literally got his head in, his hands are going,
yeah, it caught me off guard.
But it was really compelling though. Yeah. We're going to talk about the tech issues a little bit as well.
Yeah, we'll have to get into that too.
Because I want to talk about that a little bit. So we ran into a couple of tech issues with my recording bay.
The DI fucked us up.
Yeah, the DI, the microphone stopped recording. So I don't know how I'm going to get around that, but I'm sure I'll make it sound good. But we were talking about when we realised the fuck up, we were like, oh, we've got to re-record it. We've got to do it again. And then we both looked at each other and we were both like,
you can't re-record that. You can't mimic that expression anyway. It's like the first time you listen to a song cannot be interpreted the same way.
Yeah. Also, I just think it wouldn't do it justice. So even though the audio quality might suffer a little bit, I think in the end it'll be worth it.
Yeah, 100%. I'd rather that than re-record it and give a fake impression of what my first reaction was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So in that regard, I was like, "Fuck that shit! No, we're not doing it again." But part of me wanted to, and part of me was like, "No," because it's not going to be as genuine.
Yeah.
So we left
it's not going to be as pure.
Was.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really shocked by that. I really genuinely was so confident that you were going to hate it.
Yeah. So was I. I was because we spoke about it in the car on the way over as well. I was picking Jarvis up and automatically in my head I was like, this is going to be some fucking thunderclap shit that Jarvis likes and I'm not going to like it, and assumedly it was going to be the same for you. It was your interpretation of it. But the more the album went on, the first 2 songs will give you the benefit of the doubt they weren't great, and then I'm not going to give you any more information after that because you'll see for yourselves if you want to go and watch it. But it just goes from
mediocre.
Yeah, from better to better to better to better.
Yeah.
But we can give you our ratings now. What do you think? Will we give them the ratings or we let them see that in the review as well?
Oh, we'll see that in the review. Okay. I mean, obviously they know that. I think you already told them.
Oh yeah, give me mine. Yeah, 7, sorry.
But obviously it's Radiohead, so I'm going to give it high. You know.
Yeah.
And I said in the review as well that's the album that kind of opened my mind in terms of wanting to listen to more interesting music, especially songs like the National Anthem, which is like a jazz freak out, Panic Attack.
Yeah, it is
and then Kid A as well, which I know you didn't like, and everything.
No, Kid A was shit.
In Limbo, Idiotech. There's a lot of songs on that album which are like so left. I think it's such a brave album as well.
For its time,
and especially because like I was going to say this at the start of the review and I completely forgot, but I was going to try and ask you. I was like, imagine you're in the mindset right now of like you're in the 90s, well, no, 2000s, right? Okay, and you love Radiohead. You grew up listening to the Bends and you loved that album. Then OK Computer came out and you loved that album, and then all of a sudden, new album's announced by Radiohead. It's called Kid A. You get your CD, you come home, and you stick it on.
Yeah.
What would your reaction be? Because going from OK Computer, which was like very prog, like rock and alternative and artsy rock, but it was still foundationally rock.
Yeah.
And then going into that album where only 3 or 4 songs have guitar in it.
Yeah.
It's like...
I think it would have been a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
In terms of like what you're listening to, I think it would have changed genres or changed people's opinion on music. Like you say, when you listen to music now, you look at it with an appreciation. They changed the face of what music sounded like.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like I remember reading up about it and saying that the record label thought it was career suicide.
Yeah, well, that's scandalous though, because now, so if you give it the concept or the kind of reasoning behind like music changing, and you listen to music now, and people back in the 90s, 2000s, early 2000s wouldn't particularly like the pop music or rap music that's available now.
Yeah.
They created that scenario where music now is completely acceptable as not being as mainstream. So their mainstream efforts were the Bends.
Yeah.
That was a mainstream effort. They brought it into contention with other albums. They were critically acclaimed to be the best album in the world. And now when they come out with Kid A, they've got this whole different charisma about the album, using technology that people didn't use back then. So
not those kind of bands anyway.
Yeah, not those kind of
not
bands.
The kind of band that created something like Parallel Android shortly before, like a couple of years beforehand. This massive rock ballad, and then all of a sudden it's Everything Everywhere All at Once in its place. Sorry, Everything in its place, Everything in its right place. I was thinking of the film. But for that, I just think that's so brave of them, and that's 100%. One of the reasons why I love Radiohead is the fact that like they didn't succumb to pressure of being like, oh, this album's so successful. Yeah, we're gonna keep that style.
See, I wanted to be that person that was the first person to ridicule it, like on YouTube, and be the person that didn't, because I didn't want to like it, and the only reason I didn't want to like it is because I wasn't a big fan of OK Computer.
Yeah.
And I liked the Bends because it was more.
It was more your vibe. Yeah.
More my vibe.
I knew it would be. Yeah.
It was more initial rock, like, and you're nearly not classic rock, but alt rock.
There's some songs on there that I would consider classic rock, like the Bends and Bones and stuff.
You have to give them credit where credit's due, though, in terms of the way they led the music after that. Yeah. Like, it just changed music for what it was, like, essentially. So you have to look at it like that, because you don't hear the kind of dynamics in a song that they have out any of the songs. Well, maybe if you think about... what's that song called I liked?
How to Despair Completely.
How to Despair Completely. Like, that's nearly one of the most subtle tracks on the album.
It's probably one of the most. It's simple, simplistic. But like its simplicity, like heightened to the point where it's like. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Go over and watch the review, because you won't be disappointed. You'll see me nearly crying on the couch, so that'll help.
It genuinely is. It genuinely shocked me. I was taken aback a little bit watching him.
I enjoyed it now. I thought it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And I have to give them credit. They probably have changed my mind on music and how music is presented as well. I have to say that, because I'm not going to lie. I don't want to say it to you because you're a fucking bollocks. Because you take that now and run with it. But
I'm looking forward to continuing the Radiohead series at some point. We're not going to do it straight away, but maybe in the next month or so.
Bit of Tin Lizzy coming for Jarvis.
He wants. So we're thinking of. Might as well mention this here. Yeah. We're thinking of doing 2 series where we both have like reactions to albums that we haven't heard.
So I've listened to an album that Jarvis hasn't listened to, and then he listens to an album that I haven't listened to.
Yeah, but we're thinking we're going to do it in the vein of experimental music. So because Darry's doesn't know anything about experimental music or experimental artists, and he's never heard any of them. Whereas obviously I'm a big fan. And that's going to be really interesting. But as well as that, I'm not really that clued in on the classic rock scene.
And I am.
I know a lot of classic rock songs and classic rock bands, but I've never actually sat down and listened to a full album by one of them.
I think some part of me thinks that you love it, and some part of me thinks that you're going to be...
I reckon, honest answer will be that I reckon I will go, that's a cool guitar riff. Yeah. And like, oh, that's a cool idea, but for me, classic rock, like one of the things that I really dislike about classic rock is lyrically.
Yeah.
It's always really annoyed me. And the singing as well. It's the same with Greta Van Fleet. Like that's the reason why I don't like him. I know you're saying like he's got an amazing, impeccable voice and stuff, but like I just get really annoyed by it. Yeah. Like it annoys me, his voice.
Well, if you think of like, I suppose you don't like Led Zeppelin either, really.
No, I prefer them to Greta Van Fleet though.
Yeah, because you think they're imitating them.
Yeah.
Well, look, we'll get into that in
But yeah, that's what we're planning anyway. We're planning a series where I react to classic rock albums that he loves, and then I will also put him in a position of listening to an experimental album that I really like.
Sounds like fun.
I think it will be fun.
It will be fun.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting.
We don't necessarily have to put it on the actual review page. We can just do it on here if you wanted to, just to kind of simplify it a little bit. But it sounds like a really good idea, and I'm looking forward to it.
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. So yeah, that's obviously look out for that. But yeah, definitely look out for the review on Friday as well of Kid A, because
it's worth a watch.
It's definitely worth a watch. I think it's probably one of the better ones we've done.
Yeah, the last episode we did there was The Cure, and I mean, I felt like after watching it when you had edited it and posted it yesterday, I sat there and I was like, that is definitely the best episode we've done so far.
Yeah, it was good.
But this is going to be the next one, I think. This could be the
best.
This
one's
It's just a pity about the audio, but we'll get over that with the fact.
I'm gonna edit the fucking living shit out of it to the point where it's hopefully like it's not. It doesn't notice any problems. But
enjoy that, please enjoy it.
It's definitely worth a watch, so don't miss out on it. It'll be on YouTube on Friday evening. Okay.
Yeah. Now, next section, recommendations. Oh, Michael. Fuck's sake.
Funny enough, that segues perfectly in. My recommendation is Michael Jackson. It's not.
No, it's not. What's that song I liked and everyone else was like, oh, that's fucking...
Oh, Pretty Young.
Yeah. I wasn't fully aware of what you interpreted the lyrics as, so...
Yeah, a bit awkward.
But, recommendations. Give it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the recommendation I have is a funny one. I fell into an interview scenario where I was watching TikToks, and this artist happened to pop up on my For You page, and I kind of looked into it a little bit, and I was like, that's so interesting. So basically what he was doing is he was having a conversation with someone that was interviewing him about writer's block. And writer's block, if you don't know, is being unable to write music and having a hard time. Well, not even music. It could be a book, it could be a poem, it could be...
A book.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you, you fucker. But yeah, it's writer's block is just not being able to write what you want and kind of portray your thoughts onto a piece of paper. But John Mayer was in the interview, and he was stating that the way he gets around it is he'll go into a corner and he'll look into the corner of a wall and he'll play a few guitar riffs, or he'll play like a bit of guitar or whatever, chord progression, and then he'll sing whatever he sees. So he'll be like, corner of the room, shadows, and da 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 da, and then he'll see whatever he's singing. He goes,
there's an ant in the corner trying to get some cheese from the table.
Yeah, stuff like that. But it gets him out of writer's block, and I've never thought of doing that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a very, very, very interpreted idea.
Yeah.
And I thought it was amazing. So what I did then is I went back onto some of his music because I used to listen to him, and yeah, I would recommend going on to Sob Rock. It is a bit critical of what we had said because it's more like it's a pop rock kind of country, but just for the person that he is and the way he gets around things and his music ability is just unbelievable. Like his guitar playing is just it's of the Lords. Like he's probably the best guitarist I've ever seen anyway. Or one of them.
One of them, yeah. It's up there.
He's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, that's what I recommend. Go and check it out.
Giving up today. You foolish spender, you know you are, and I surrender. So come on over and wake me up. Put some of your tequila in my coffee cup.
Recommug.
Recommug.
That's what you recommug dates.
Yeah, recommug dating.
My recommendation is something very different.
Yeah.
Okay. A picture up here. My recommendation is Atrocity Exhibition by Danny Brown. Atrocity Exhibition is a experimental fitting theme today. Rap album. It's a very, very interesting.
That sounds like I'd hate it.
Oh yeah, it's two things combined together that you probably wouldn't like. It's very, very interesting. Very interesting instrumentals. Not the kind of instrumentals that you typically find in a rap album. I love this album. It's probably
chainsaws and fucking
just like really weird, like boom, 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 like weird, like almost sounds like you're in like a opium den or something. It's really odd.
Gotcha.
And also Danny Brown's voice. He has like two different personas that he flicks between, and one of them's like, I think I hear ghosties. And paranoid, I can't think nowhere. And he's like that. And then his other rap persona is like street smart, douchey. You know, like he's proper like an actual rapper.
I'm not sure if you're selling this or not.
It's a really interesting album.
Start bringing it up now.
But it's one of my favourites. I recommend it. Yeah. One of my favourite rap albums, just because it's so interesting. It's not like something you'll ever hear before, and it's so unconventional. It's also got like some good features on it. It's got Kendrick Lamar on one of the tracks as well. And also the story about the album is about a man who's just absolutely going off the rails on drugs and alcohol, and he's just losing his mind. Obviously it just doesn't have a good effect on him, and I think that plays really well with the kind of psychedelic experimental music that's going on in the background. Really, really good album.
It sounds like I'd fucking hate it.
It's the kind of thing he'd probably hate it, but definitely worth a listen if you like your rap, and if you want to hear something that's a little bit unconventional but still rap, then definitely go ahead and tip your toes in Atrocity Exhibition by Danny Brown. So yeah, that's my recommendation this week.
Congratulations, it was a good one.
Yeah.
You shite cunt.
Ain't it funny how it happens? I can sell honey to a bee, and a full-time matrix take back the lead. Octopus and a straight jacket savage with bad habits, broke siren fiends, got rich. I went back, I wish a motherfucker would.
They say I got the city on fire. I ain't booming, that's a goddamn lie. Whoa. Really though, like really though. Really though, like really.
Get on up, up on the fuck. Oh, you ain't know that. When it rain with a pork, his ass on the floor now. Oh, you ain't know that. It's a rain with a pork, his ass on the floor now. Oh, you ain't know that. When it rain with a pork, his ass on the floor now. Oh, you ain't know that. It's a rain with a pork, his ass on the floor.
We're going to do a tier list section now.
Again?
Yeah, we wanted to do something different, but we didn't plan it properly.
No, we fell into we had an interview today, supposed to have an interview today, and it was supposed to be yesterday, but as Jarvis has mentioned, musicians are flaky, and whoever was supposed to come on, I'm not going to say his name because we might get them on again, didn't decide, it wasn't able to come. They were due to, I think, issues with family, or not issues, but like they had to help out with stuff. So we've come back to the tier list section again because we had another one planned anyway. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I think it'll be controversial, but not as bad as the lyric.
No, not as bad as the genre.
Not
one.
genre.
No. This is going to be a male singers tier list. So fuck you, women.
Fuck's sake.
It's just males. We're not doing a women's tier list because there's no women that will go in S.
Yeah.
So I'm joking.
Yeah, thank God.
We support women.
Yee. Jarvis again with the coffee has had too many. But we're going to read our tier list out. I'm going to start with mine, and Jarvis, you can read yours out. So
I want to go one by one.
Okay.
I want to go one by one.
Right.
We've got about 16 male singers,
give or take.
Yeah. So I want to start with mine here. Okay, and I'm going to start with someone who I think we haven't spoken about. Okay.
Yeah. Who
I think is definitely S.
Definitely S.
And I don't think you can argue against it. I think it's unequivocally S tier. And I'll tell you why. First of all, frontmanship. Unbelievable frontman. One of the best in the world. Okay. Known for his frontmanship. Okay. As well as that, vocal range. Absolute tenor. Okay. Can hit the lows, can hit the highs. An absolute belter as well. Really powerful voice, but can also be soft when he needs to be. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, just an overall, you're making that face right now, but when I say it, you're going to go, yep, S tier. I'm going to put in S tier, and you're not going to challenge it. Freddie Mercury.
Okay, I agree completely. Sorry. You went on a big waffler there, and I was like, man, I hope he doesn't fuck this up, because I'm going to be like, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. I never even thought of Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, I know.
Freddie goes in there.
Yeah, when we were talking about who we're putting in, I was like, I'm not going to tell you this one, and he didn't even think of Freddie Mercury.
No, I never told him.
But yeah, absolute S tier.
I agree completely.
Yeah, completely.
That shut me up.
Yeah.
Right. That's an agreement straight away, right? We'll go one by one who we have now. So Freddie Mercury stays there. That's a guarantee, 100%. I'm starting off with him. Some people might not know. His name is Josh Kiszka, and he is the lead singer of Greta Van Fleet. Jarvis, fuck off. And then I have Bruno Mars, Michael Bublé, Corey Taylor.
I thought we were going through one by one.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know because you didn't have your book in your hand. I was like, you're not letting you use it if you're not
So
going to
who we're starting with on the tier list? Who's you going to start with?
Josh Kiszka.
Right, who's he again?
He's the lead singer of Greta
Led
Van Fleet.
Zeppelin.
Shut up. I want you out.
Right, in terms of singing ability, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's very good.
He's pretty good.
He's brilliant. You're biased
in terms of
like
vocal range.
You don't like classic rock.
In terms of vocal range, I'm about to say a compliment. Excuse me.
You already have me pissed off.
In terms of vocal range and power and ability, I think he's a good singer.
He's a good singer.
But
A. I'm not going to go S tier, I'm not, but I'm going to have to go A.
Do you know what? Fuck it. We'll put him in A.
Go on, Joshua.
He is a good singer. He's undeniably a good singer. I just don't like his style of singing, which is different to not being a good singer.
Josh is an A.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, I'll move on. Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Controversial.
No, not really for me. I think he's brilliant.
Do you actually?
I think he's good. Do you not like him?
I put him in there as a
joke. Oh no, it's like even I was listening to some of his recent stuff because the movie came out. And not his recent stuff, but I was listening to him, like some of his stuff recently, as I was supposed to say. I actually quite like him, but that's kind of my kind of music as well, though.
What I would say, but this is the point I was going to bring up. Lyricist. Fantastic.
Vocalist, not so much.
In terms of vocal range, not really that much.
Yeah.
There's a famous kind of joke going around in music college and university whenever we spoke about Bob Dylan, which is that he only has like a 4-note range.
Yeah.
So like he'll
like
often
me.
sing and be like, yeah, and often he'll often sing and he'll be like, he's always in that kind of like that bracket.
That's where he's good.
He never goes or
A brilliant singer will always know their range.
Yeah, but fantastic singers, have a massive range.
Would you want to go B then?
I think we should go. Yeah, B. Go on. B for Bob. B for Bob. And I think his stage presence and his lyricism definitely brings him up. But as an actual singer, I don't think he makes the list for the A tier.
Right. And this one here I don't think is it's an absolute. I'm putting them up on the S list and I don't care what you say.
Okay.
Is Corey Taylor.
Slipknot. Yeah, good singer.
Now I want to point
out. I don't think S tier though.
And I love his voice.
Right.
No, fuck off. I'm putting his S.
Really?
No, I'm not. I'm not either.
I don't think,
I'm second guessing myself now. But
I think
anyone who hasn't listened to
Corey
Taylor,
got a lot of range.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Because he can scream and he can also sing really well. I really like Snuff, for example. He's a great singer in that. And he's in the other band as well. What's the other band? Not Slipknot, the other one.
I can't remember.
They're like...
I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember. It's going to my head.
Yeah, it's gone out of my head as well.
No, but for the purpose of some of the songs that I've listened to, a lot of the songs I've listened to that he does, like... acoustic versions of are just so
got a very good raspy voice as well. Yeah,
fucking brilliant.
It's very raspy.
I go A.
I'm happy with A.
Okay, then.
I'm happy with A. I'd be willing to put him in B, but I'm happy.
No, I'm going to go with A.
Okay,
I can't because I was going to put him in S because I love his voice. I think it's absolutely sensational.
We're going for a lot of high ones, so I'm going to go ahead and throw in someone who I think should be low.
Okay.
Elvis Presley.
I don't think his voice is great. I think for its time when it was then, it was really good, and like I like some of his songs.
I feel like
a lot of his songs,
he's got a lot of character to his voice, but it's kind of
I
like...
think the character is more to...
like
his vocalist, he's not amazing.
Yeah, he's not the best, and he's always in that range as well. He doesn't go very high or like...
I go D.
I'm happy with D.
Yeah.
For Delvis. D for Delvis.
Delvis Dresley.
Delvis Dresley, yeah. D for Delvis.
Elvis is in the D section.
Yeah, I'm going to scribble that out now.
Now, I'm going to go with Michael Bublé. Now, in terms of his voice, he has a great voice.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
But in terms of what I like to listen to, no.
I think he's got a nice voice.
Just haven't met you yet.
But I feel like he doesn't push himself.
No. Well, he does in certain songs, certain aspects.
I know, but like, whenever I hear him singing, whenever I've heard
it's always Christmas songs.
It always feels like he's not exerting himself. Like, I've never really heard his full potential. You know what I mean? Like, so for that reason, it's hard to place.
E.
E. I think he deserves a bit higher than E. Maybe D.
Yeah, we put
him in
here.
D
put
for
Elvis.
Double.
Dykel Double.
Dykel Double. Yeah, Dykel Double for D. Okay, cool. Right. Johnny Rotten.
I love. He's from Sex
But
Pistols.
as a singer.
What's he from again?
Sex Pistols.
Sex Pistols, yeah. No.
Anarchy in the UK.
He's not great now.
He's got the attitude, he's got the charisma, but as an actual vocalist, he just works because it's punk.
Yeah, I'd say E. F maybe.
F, I'd say F. F for Funny Rotten. Funny Fotten.
Funny Fotten, yeah. I forgot how to spell his name there.
Fonny.
Johnny. Okay. I'm going to go with one that I believe needs to be up there, and that's what we spoke about last week's episode, Eddie Vedder. His voice, you know, you don't know
Feelings.
Right, yeah, I think he should go on...
B.
No way. Fuck off, I'm putting him up with Freddie.
What? S tier?
For me he's S.
I don't know.
Do I have to compromise with you
I'm
again?
not. Think of it.
You don't know
Is
him.
he Freddie Mercury?
I dare you to bring up the...
Does he have the
front
stage
man.
presence?
Yes, he does. Look up the MTV Unplugged. You haven't done it yet. I told you to. He is unbelievable.
I bet he is, but does he have the range?
He does have the range. Absolutely. He's absolutely unbelievable. I'm getting it up. That's just your own fault. You've started this.
I'd be
now.
willing to put him in A.
Yeah, I bet you would. Prick.
I don't think he matches S. I just don't think.
Wait till you hear. Stay Love and Trust, okay. This is class. I'll leave it here for you so you can listen to it right. This is a class thing. Now it's on the phone, so it's not doing much justice. This is a brilliant song.
He's good.
He's brilliant.
I wouldn't call him S though. I don't agree with S. I think A.
That's like we need to listen
him
to it
in
on
A.
the speaker. Okay, I'll put him in A for now. You
Put him
prick.
in A. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm
Fucking
raging
S
with
tier.
you. Eddie Vedder is
You're
brilliant.
so wrong.
Shut your face.
Michael Jackson
Michael Jackson
as a singer.
as a singer. I don't think his voice. Yeah, fuck it. Put him in A.
C.
C.
Put him in C. I'm happy with C.
I think that's a bit. Maybe we
as
are.
a singer, is
Yeah.
again as a frontman
I think back when he was in when he was younger
in the glory days.
he was brilliant.
I'm not talking like fucking.
No,
old
but like when he was
Jackson.
kid, like when he was in Jackson 5, amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, he has to go higher than C. He can't. He was very
B?
very good. We put him in B.
yeah. B for Michael.
Michael. Michael. Child Michael.
Everyone's rode the child Michael.
Michael Jackson.
It's your turn, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that Eddie Vedder's there. Gone. Ed Sheeran.
I think he's a good singer. He's
I
just
don't
not
think
a good
he's amazing.
songwriter. I don't think he's good.
He tries too much stuff, I think.
Okay.
I think he deserves to be in a B. Or a C even.
I hate his songwriting.
Yeah.
I think he's C.
Yeah, I'll put him in C as well.
I think he's C. Yeah, he can riff. He's not got that much range.
Yeah.
He's pretty high soprano range.
I like some of his older stuff. Like there's one song he did, Supermarket Flowers, which is a great song. But
he can also be quite emotive when he wants to be.
Yeah,
like,
no, but I think his voice is good, but it's not for
He's just
what
not a
we
good songwriter.
for what we have left. I think there's too many to go up top.
Yeah, I think that too. So let's throw in one that can go down. Chris Martin.
Yeah, he's not a great vocalist.
He's
really.
not great. Like
No.
he's just kind of average.
He's a very good frontman.
Is he though?
Yeah,
I think he's a bit cringy.
They
you
wouldn't
know?
be where they are.
I think he's cringy.
He's like my issue with Chris Martin. Is,
Come on, guys! I'm so
Yeah,
happy all the
but, like,
time.
he has-
Yeah. Oh,
I
it's
think-
all yellow.
I think he's a very delightful person, and I think it is.
I think he's fake as fuck.
Well, that's your own opinion, I suppose. Like, I know, I mean, genuinely, it's your own
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
I think because of his stage presence and the way he presents himself, and the characteristics he has as a person, but his vocals are the amazing. Probably back in the latter days, but not. No, I wouldn't say.
I
that
think
for
he's very mediocre. He's very middle of the road. Like, I'd put him in D.
D as well.
Yeah, why not? No one's in E. Yeah.
No E's. Well, we've Johnny Rotten in F, the poor fucker.
Yeah.
See, I've only got good singers left now as well. Like,
Have you really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're all really
like
good.
who?
Bruno Mars. He's a phenomenal singer.
He is a great singer. Yeah.
Like,
I don't think he's
not.
like-
He's not S tier,
Yeah, no, he's not S
and I
tier.
don't think he's A either.
B.
B. Yeah, I agree with B.
Put B for Bruno.
B
Oh,
for-
it works.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, put him in A. A for Aerono. No.
Alex Turner.
Alex Turner. Now, again, he has a good voice, but he's not...
He's not.
He's
not the cream of the crop.
It suits his music style. It suits that kind of indie fucking rock music.
Yeah.
But it's not amazing. But I do love his voice.
And in recent years as well, with like AM and Tranquility Base, he's much more of a crooner now.
Yeah.
But like, I still don't think he's like.
What do you mean by crooner?
Like, ooh, baby,
yeah.
you know, like he does all that
yeah.
shit. You know,
it's very
like,
jazzy.
Yeah. Well, it is. Tranquility Base is quite jazzy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think his voice is powerful. You know what I mean? Like, he's just got a good voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it is good though. I'd say C.
I was gonna say C.
Yeah. We'll go with C. We'll agree with that one.
C for Chalix. Kerner.
Yeah.
And then who have you got left?
So I have Stevie Wonder. Fantastic voice. Fantastic voice.
Powerful voice as well.
Very powerful.
Great projector.
S. He's one of the greats.
I would.
He's one of the.
To be honest, I'd quite happily put him in there. So
I'll pop him up there.
S for Stevie.
S for Stevie.
Yeah.
I have to give it to him. Stevie Wonder is one of the best. And then I have. Oh no, Shogo, sorry.
So this is a controversial one. Thomas York.
After listening to Kid A today, I think he deserves. He's not S tier.
No.
But he's definitely he's not far off it. I would say I give him A or B.
Oh, A.
A,
He deserves A, right?
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
give him A.
I mean, you put your
Tom
Josh
York.
guy in. I mean, come on. Tom's
No,
a better singer
I think
than-
Josh is a better singer than Tom. I think for like he can deliver. Tom York is like they're two different styles completely nearly. Mm-hmm. But I think Josh, like anybody listens to decent music, would say the same with Led Zeppelin's lead singer is just a fantastic singer.
Okay.
But Tom is there yet. I put them on par.
Okay.
Par with each other.
That's fair enough. Yeah. All right then.
Now
last?
I have another one, and Jarvis, I'm not too sure you know too much of him. Is Lane Staley from Alice in Chains. Now, do you want to listen to him before I put him up?
I already know. He's a great singer.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah, Shannon watched a lot of the
Oh my
Unplugged.
god,
Yeah,
he's
a good singer.
unbelievable.
I don't think he's
He's not
though.
S, but again, we're top heavy here.
A or B.
I'd say A. I would personally say A.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's absolutely he's criminally good.
Okay. A. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We're not disagreed much.
No, this is good though because I like having my points. And
Yeah.
I like because I'm not losing.
Yeah. I feel like we could have done with a little bit more diversity.
Yeah. Well, like we
We've got
have
Michael. We've got Freddie.
we've got everything from like jazz to
Soul
to rock, pop.
Yeah, we've got everything.
Alex Turner there, a little bit of fucking everything.
Indie, yeah, got a bit of that, and folk as well with Bob Dylan. Yeah, I feel like that's a somewhat decent list.
It is it's like for us. Now people are going to go Lady Gaga, Sia.
They're all girls.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Lady Gaga wasn't for a couple of years. No one was sure what she was. Everyone thought she had a cock.
Oh yeah, everyone
remember
thought
that?
she was
Yeah.
transsexual. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah. So that was good. What a load of bollocks. We are shit at this.
Yeah.
No, but that's good. I'm going to read out the verses. I'll take S, Jarvis takes A. I'll take B, Jarvis takes C. I'll take the D, lovely. Jarvis can have E and I'll take F.
Okay.
There's nothing on E.
Okay, so you start them.
So on S tier we have Freddie Mercury and Stevie Wonder.
Undeniably, Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, it has to be.
And then A, we've got Josh, that guy from Led Zeppelin, Corey Taylor,
Fuck you.
Eddie Van Halen,
Eddie Vedder.
Lane
Staley.
Staley, and Thomas Edward York.
And B, we have Bob Marley.
Dylan.
Oh,
We didn't do Bob Marley.
Yeah, Bob Dylan,
Bob
sorry.
Marley can be in...
Michael Bublé
C.
and Bruno Mars.
Yeah. Bob Marley can be in C. So Bob Marley for C, Ed Sheeran in C, and Alex Turner in C.
And in D, we have Elvis, Michael Bublé and Chris Martin.
In E, we have...
And in F, we have Johnny Rotten.
It's so fitting to have Johnny Rotten in F.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the male singer tier list. Let us know which male singers we missed on, because I'm sure there's like hundreds that we missed.
like we did that spur of the moment, so don't come
Yeah,
at us.
we literally wrote these up in like
We were
5
supposed
seconds.
to have an interview and we didn't.
Yeah, and we didn't. Yeah, they let us down. Boo you, boo.
Boo you, whore.
Right, okay, cool. Yeah, let's move on to the
Next section, baby.
Yay.
Moving on to a new section that we've introduced to the podcast called Music Mystery with the Mugs.
Yeah.
So basically...
Mystery. it's a mystery.
So me and Jarvis are going to do this section. We have a little section for the listeners as well after this, so keep an eye out because we're going to get you to comment on it, what you think the songs are that we've chosen for you. But at the moment, me and Jarvis are going to do the music mystery and try and guess the genre. So I have 2 genres for Jarvis, and Jarvis has 2 genres for me, and I have to try and guess what song it is in 3 seconds. And if I don't guess the song, then it goes to our points tally on this.
Okay. Cool.
Our genres are pop, rock, dance, and rap.
Mm-hmm.
Jarvis gets to take the first pick.
Okay, so I get to choose, and you got to try and guess the artist.
The artist in the first 3 or 4 seconds of the song.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm going to be so shit at this. And then obviously we're going to bring you into. We're going to play 2 songs for you at the end. You just have to guess them in the comments.
Does it have to be a popular song?
No, well, it has to be something that I'd know, essentially, like, because it's guess the song. If you don't know the song, so you're not going to guess it.
Okay, 1 second.
What are you going with? What?
I got a bone to pick.
Who the fuck's that? The rap.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, there we go.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
I don't know the song though, so it's only 1 point.
I got a bone to pick.
King Kunta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good song.
So you picked rap, so
I thought it
Kendrick.
was an obvious one.
Kendrick Lamar.
And he got it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with rock. I got it right, actually. I didn't think it was. That's just
I thought he had quite a unique voice. So
that was just I haven't got a clue. I've never listened to any of his music.
And I thought you'd know that song.
Right, I'm going to go for rock this time. Are you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm sure people will get this in the comment section, so comment if you think you can get it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bling. I don't fucking know. No idea. Couldn't even guess.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Probably why I don't know.
Guns N' Roses, so I'm winning.
Yeah. Could you pick
I don't know. I guess Kendrick Lamar and I've never heard of him in my life.
Okay.
So Guns N' Roses was...
thought mine was pretty
that's
obvious.
Dance. Shit. I didn't think it was, because I've never listened to Kendrick Lamar before. But the song was Patience.
So who am I now?
You can pick
I
one.
can pick between pop and
Pop and dance.
dance. Okay.
Make it a bit more interesting, will you?
Make it a bit more interesting.
Okay. You fucking crying cunt. Come on, the fuck.
Okay, 1 second. Here we go.
What the fuck is that?
Do you want to play a bit more?
No, that defeats the purpose of the game. What the fuck is that?
Do you want to pick something? I didn't know it was going to be that hard.
No. Sure, you've picked.
It's a very, very popular song. Very, very popular.
Is it a
song.
pop?
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
It's Madonna, Living Like a Prayer.
Oh fuck me! I have not a clue. Madonna.
Yeah. I thought that would be obvious, but clearly not.
No,
The intro is very...
some people probably get it. Like,
Yeah.
Just tell us if you can get them, and we're.
So I'm on dance now, yeah.
Well, I suppose you know them. That's no point you guessing.
We told you.
Dance, yeah. So I put on a dance song. Yeah.
Okay, jeez.
Put on some Tags music.
Yeah. I know that.
Right, you ready?
Yep.
The point for the artist, point for the song. They get me calling every morning just to do my head out.
Calvin Harris?
No,
Don't know them.
no, it's Crystal Waters, Gypsy Woman.
Cool.
We listen.
I know
on?
the song, but... It's not that bad of a song. to
It's a
be
good
fair.
song.
Yeah. Could be a worse song. I was trying to remember what the lyrics were, but yeah, I couldn't figure it out.
'Cause you're home,
So you got 1 point and I got none.
Yeah, of course
Great.
you didn't.
Cool.
1-0 to Derry.
Yeah, classic.
I didn't get the song right though, so that was terrible.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, we're going to pick a genre for yourselves to kind of guess, and then you can pop them into the comment section. We'll tell you next week if you're right or wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with pop and rock,
Okay.
and this is for the listeners only. It's not for us.
Okay.
So what do you think? We'll debate it.
What do you mean?
I'll put on a song here. No, it's pop artist. I know what
Yeah,
I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. It's just for the bit of crack. Here we go. This is for yourselves, right? Okay, just listen to the first 3 seconds. See if you can guess the song.
Yeah.
Give you a bit longer, but tell me.
I don't even know what that is.
No, you wouldn't.
What is it? Oh yeah, don't tell me. It kind of ruins the purpose.
I'm not going to tell you, but write down.
Oh, ugh.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh god. That's why I don't know
it's a well-known song though.
Yeah. I hate that they're well known.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And the rock song I'm going to pick, I'm going to pick an easy enough one for you. Here we go. Now you have to know that one. If you don't,
I do know that song.
If you don't know that, don't come back to the podcast. We don't want you here.
Yeah, it's one of the few that you show me. I actually know. Yeah, shit band. Okay. Right,
lads. Give us a guess. See what you think. Let us know, and comment if you know the songs, and we'll give you a point. We're going to start a leaderboard. We're going to write all your names down.
Am I not doing two?
Yeah.
Am I not doing two now?
Oh, if you want to do two as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
Thought that was the idea. I thought I was
do
gonna
dance,
do rap.
dance and rap then.
Right, so here's the rap song, guys. So 3 seconds of this. Yeah, you ready? There you go. There's your rap song. I think you should get that if you know
I wouldn't
rap.
have got it, but it's actually quite a good song. I don't even like it.
It's a good song. Yeah.
And dance is Pearl adjacent.
No, I don't even know any dance artists. Let me
I just put on this. Look.
Here we go. Here's a dance song.
Oh, is that? Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. There's your dance song. There's your rap song. There's your pop song. And there's your rock song. Okay.
Lovely. Lads, do us a favour and comment the songs there and see if we can get them right. We're going to start a leaderboard. So you are going to be on leaders with us. So we'll be doing it every week. We'll be guessing genres.
Darius currently leading on one.
I'm leading on one. You could be leading on one more.
Yeah, two, as it's probably known as.
Yeah. Fuck off. You'll be against me and Jarvis as well, so it'll be all of us all together. There'll be a leaderboard. I'm on top of the leaderboard so far, so fuck is all.
He's a winner. Yeah, absolute champ.
On to the next
Shazam
section.
it either. You
can't Shazam it, just fuck
if you Shazam it, then you're a dickhead. There you go.
You deserve nothing but hatred.
Yeah, you deserve to go to hell and burn for eternity.
Yeah. Slán. Right, on to the next section. Are you mugging me off?
Are you mugging me off?
Are you mugging me off?
I got mugged off quite a lot this week.
Yeah, thank God. I have a really good one for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited to read this one out.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, on the next section. Are you mugging me off?
Yep.
Now, lads. Are you mugging me off?
Are you mugging me off?
Are you mugging me off?
I've been mugged off this week.
Oh, we have some funny ones for you, lads. This is a brilliant one. I was actually scrolling through my videos, and then all of a sudden a comment came in.
I don't think this was someone who thought that we wanted this either.
No, and again, it was just
a randomer. Yeah.
So it was a video we posted on TikTok, and this fella Brian Mac 9200.
Good name, by the way.
Yeah, he goes. Your man on the right keeps switching from Asian to European, referring to Jarvis, and I was like, that is fucking hilarious. And then he came back with another stunner saying he looks the image of Bobby Lee. If you don't know who Bobby Lee is, he's a comedian. He's on the basement, no, not the basement yard. He's something on. I can't remember what it is.
That thing with I don't know.
The ginger
he's
fella.
on a podcast.
Yeah, he's on a podcast. It's just hilarious. It was very, very similar. And then another girl, Sam, wrote on the comment section, "Is that Comrade Crack?" Now I looked up who Comrade Crack was, and he seems like a bit of a lunatic Irish commentator or Irish influencer of some description. But it was, I got a good laugh out of them.
Oh, was he talking about me again, or?
Yeah. Talking about Jarvis again.
Thanks.
I didn't get slated, thank God.
I got slated, yeah.
I don't get slated. I don't know why. I don't know.
Too good looking, mate.
That's not that.
No one's noticed your tooth yet. That's what it is.
Pointed it out several
times. He's changed seats specifically this week to. Do you know what I mean?
No, do. Go ahead. Don't give a fucking shade.
Don't know if it's too personal. He's changed seats specifically this week to make sure people can't see his tooth.
Yeah.
Or his lack of.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also got a couple of nice comments on the old YouTubies.
Yeah.
Which we're going to bring up now.
You can read them out there if you want.
Yeah. I'll read out the nice comments.
Yeah, you get them. Go on to that Cure episode there. So it's nice to get the recommendation or the comments that we got, and the it's funny just Jarvis getting slayed again. Last week was the same.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I'm all for it. I got a nice little comment from Yugizard. I don't know. This popped up on my recommenders. You must be doing something right. So that was
absolutely
nice.
Appreciate that. I got hyped when I seen that because we are obviously doing something right.
Yeah, exactly. We did get another comment saying "Cure the King of Rock."
Oh yeah, Cure the King of Rock. Who's that?
It's oh my god, come on. It was from someone called Violet K1W. That's who that was. So
thanks for coming,
Violet. You lovely person.
You lovely girl.
You absolutely lovely job. Oh, we got we got something on this, didn't we? Yeah. We got also a message from someone who's actually wrote two things on
full of compliments.
YouTube, saying that he liked the idea of the new formula that we'll kind of bring in. Obviously, this thing right here,
this format.
And then he commented on our first edition of it. This is the second one. Digging the new formula. So thank you very much there, C11P. Seep. Oh, chip.
C11P.
I don't know.
But not as many interactions this week, but we'll get there.
Yeah. I still got slated though.
Yeah, Jarvis got absolutely busted there again, thank God.
Keep it up.
I mean, like, I don't mind getting roasted, but I'm happy being taking the back seat and listening to yours, because I got fucking... as soon as I got that comment about the Bobby Lee comment, I rang Jarvis straight away.
Yeah, you did, yeah. He was laughing down the phone, screeching on the phone. So.
Actually, I have another one from my twin brother, if you didn't know I'm a twin. He said that, does that Jarvis boy ever wear anything other than Jack and Jones? Well, look at him.
What's this?
He thinks you're holding back your hair going bald as well.
He thinks what?
You're holding back your hair going bald.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. That's a bit too personal.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm saying it.
My hairline's always been like this. But yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
That's what I'm holding on to. When I saw the pictures of myself when I was like 7, and I'm like, oh, that's my hairline.
He's good hair.
Hasn't changed.
Good head of hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, thanks a million again. Right, lads, going on to the music news skit. The news you can't refuse.
At the music news. Hello and welcome to the music news.
The news you can't refuse.
On the music news. John Lyon, the frontman of the Sex Pistols, has opened up on his opinions about Lady Gaga and Taylor Swift.
He said that Taylor Swift is so dull and that she is stuck playing the same songs for her fans so she doesn't disappoint them.
And as for Lady Gaga, he mentioned that initially she was very promising and likened her to David Bowie, but in recent years she's become soulless and he doesn't like her as a person.
Let's hope the Swifties don't find out, or there'll be trouble.
Drake has gone viral because of signs at his gigs requesting the rapper to give them money.
To be fair, I wouldn't go for the music.
This new trend has developed thanks to Drake giving out very generous checks to people at his gigs.
In March, Drake gave a pregnant woman 25 grand holding a sign saying, "Be my baby daddy."
He also paid out to someone because they recently broke up with a partner.
It's caused conversation as people are now wondering if people are actually going to his gigs for his music.
Hey Drake, can I get a 1 grand?
Sharon Osbourne has criticised the K-pop industry for being a soulless pop music factory.
Makes sense. She would never work for a soulless factory, churning out one-hit wonders and then throwing them out to the trash 2 months later. Sharon went on to describe the method of K-pop writers, where they put people in separate rooms to write different sections of the songs, and then at the end, they bring them all in together.
And then they find a young artist to be the figurehead of the group, and then they move on when they get too old.
So they get multiple writers to write for one artist, yeah?
Yes.
And then when the artist is no longer appealing to the market, they get a new, fresh artist to replace them.
That's what she said. Hold
on. I bet Simon Cowell's fuming. They're ripping off his model.
Cradle of Filth frontman has removed his music off Spotify and has claimed it is daylight robbery.
The frontman Danny Filth is hoping that other metal bands will jump on the trend.
Danny went on to explain that he only has earned around £20 from over 25 million streams.
This point has been echoed by many artists in recent years, and they're campaigning to get Spotify to pay artists more.
Selena Gomez and Gracie Abrams are planning on releasing a single together.
Who fucking cares? Sick of this shit. Every day you bring me in here. Terrible music.
Fuck off!
The news is shit.
Get out, English prick.
Gracie, who fucking knows who Gracie Abrams even is? I don't know Gracie. Who the fuck is that? Who is it? Who is Gracie Abrams?
Shut up, you bollocks.
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Oh, fuck me. That was unexpected.
just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You flow like a feather. Beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.